Go buddies! I am still in Japan. You see here, there's some Japanese money. That's 5,000 yen, which is about 50 bucks. But I'm not actually doing a video about Japan in the sense of being in Japan at the moment. I'm doing a video about people that like Japanese things but are currently residing in America, or particularly were in America a month ago when I was at Anime Milwaukee, my first anime convention, and it's been just about a month. I haven't made a video about it, and I told people I'd make a video, so I'm getting around to that. Along with other things I have yet to get around to, and yeah. Anyway. So, I went to Anime Milwaukee. That was, like, the weekend of February 13th. It was really neat. Let's see. First, there was a driving there, which, by the way, was kind of complicated. The finding of houses to stay at, and, like, theoretically, we were, so it was something like 15 minutes away from the place. But it always took at least half an hour because we always got lost because there was one of those crazy cloverleaf interchanges things. Anyway, so we get to the convention. Hey, the convention, there's anime. There's cosplaying. There's DDR. There's this band called the Spoony Bards. They, met randomly at some convention a few years ago. And they've been playing, random video game type songs, anime type songs, whatever, at various conventions since then. I never actually heard of them previous to this, but they were doing a panel. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. So, I have this Baka Des Nay project thing, and I've been thinking of how to do a theme song in my head, so then there was this.
Okay.
Alright. Me and my friends have this indie project to make this animated series that teaches Japanese while being cool. Would you be willing to play the theme song?
Email me.
Okay.
So yeah, that was cool. The girls were a little surprised that I just, asked so bold of a question, but anyway. There was, what else we have there? Oh, The Wizard of Oz, which was not at all part of the convention and had nothing to do with anime or anything, but that also happened during that weekend. We saw some Wizard of Oz stuff. Back at the convention, though, there was Little Karibo, who's done Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series, which is the show Yu-Gi-Oh!, which maybe you've heard of. I don't know who's watching this video. And then he just recut it all and redid all the voices so it becomes a parody of itself. It's actually very good. And he came to frigging Milwaukee, which is amazing because he's from Britain. So we were glad to see him. We saw he did a couple of panels. And then we figured it was Pi Day. It was 3.14. But Sunday, I guess, then was Pi Day. Whatever the dates were. Anyway, so it wasn't my idea. But people in my group, however, gave him a pie, and he actually got it. They bumped into him in the hallway, and then they gave him a pie, and that was really neat. Let's see. There was a concert with the aforementioned Spoony Bards, and they did some music like this. That was really cool. I love the music. And then later we danced to some Tetris tunes. And then later we made a giant conga line, and I was at the front of it filming myself, except because I was holding the camera and dancing at the same time, the footage is so shaky it could easily give you motion sickness, so I'm going to cut it short now. What else was there? There was a cosplay contest, to which we were going to do a skit, and then ended up not doing it, but maybe I'll make a video about that at some point or something, I don't know. And then there was a dance. And, something happened earlier. This is the first time in my life this has happened, right? I'm walking around this, in the area where they were selling random stuff, which, by the way, I bought, an Evangelion thing. I'm not gonna bother explaining it, though. I'm walking around, looking at this stuff, and I hear randomly, is that Sonic Sons? I was like, what? Does someone know? And it was Silly Nikki. That's their YouTube name, Silly Nikki. I'd met her actually, a year ago, year and a half, something, at a Vlogbrothers thing, when they were on tour, and we met, and said hi, and, have been in contact over YouTube. Me and Silly Nikki. I wish me and the Vlogbrothers also have been in serious contact via YouTube, but not so much. Anyway, so Nikki recognized me. He was like, "Whoa, hey, cool!" And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, wait, was this Nikki or Vicky? Was this Nikki or was it? Sorry about that. I eventually figured it out after I, not too subtly asked, so what is everyone's name around here? And then Nikki's like, well, I'm Nikki. Oh, no, I knew that. I didn't. I knew the icky part, actually. Just the first letter I'd forgotten. I was like, frickin', the first time someone recognizes me. Anyway, so they hadn't recognized me just, having seen me on YouTube the first time we'd met in person, but still, For the first time, someone goes, "Is that Sonic Sons?" Like, "Nah." So that was very cool. And yeah, there was lots of anime. There was various other panels. There was like one from people who had been in Japan and had come back and were talking about, you know, what's it like to live in Japan. So maybe someday I'll do a panel like that. Also, maybe someday do a panel about Baka Desne. That'd be great. And various other things. But yes. Now, that video is finally done. Sorry about that. And maybe next up I'll give you some videos about Japan itself and living in it or something. I do have the maninjapan.net blog. And I was wondering if maybe I should get like the Man in Japan YouTube channel, or should I just do the Go Buddies, you know, and make that my place for Japanese videos, or both. Actually, I could double post. I could say. But yeah. So, thanks for watching. See you later.